Hey, I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're going to talk about 5 signs you are a hidden healer. And if you are a healer out into the world, I want you to chime in too with me. And as I'm going through these, I want you to make sure that you comment below and tell me which one resonates with you. This is a fun topic. What I realized is that the more that I have stepped into my own light, the more it is giving others permission to step into their light as well. And the more that you step into your light, the more it's going to give people around you permission to step into their light. Do you see how all of that works? Like it's this trickle effect where we have this conscious awakening, right? And ascension, and we step out, we share, and other people get to awaken as well. And this is how we step into this new earth. So if you are new here, my name is Kristen Jones. I am a spiritual coach for healers and a quantum Reiki grandmaster, and it is my mission and my purpose to help healers step into their light and really tap into the depth and the heights that it is that they're desiring in their life and business, into new depths and new heights. So we're healing deep and we're ascending high here. And so, again, if you are here with me, make sure that you communicate, make sure that you comment below, tap the hearts. It lets other people know that we're here too. And that way, we can continue to spread the light together because we are all in this together. So before we dive in, I have 5 signs that you're a hidden healer. I wanted to let you know that my Quantum Reiki certification program is now open. We start the week of Valentine's Day. And this is an 8-week certification program that's internationally accredited where you can become a Quantum Reiki master. And this is really for you if you have been wanting to step into the experience of your healer abilities. This will really help you tap into your healer abilities. It will open up your clairs. It will help you not just awaken, we ascend. This frequency, this healing frequency of quantum Reiki actually vibrates at a higher frequency than traditional styles of Reiki. I am a Usui Reiki master as well. I am a quantum Reiki master, quantum Reiki grandmaster, and higher consciousness healer. So when I stepped into from Usui to quantum Reiki, it blew my mind how much more powerful it heals. So we're healing at a subconscious and cellular level. So that means that we're able to shine light on the shit that doesn't serve us anymore, even if we don't know why it's affecting us. We are seeing that these things that are surfacing for us, like these emotions, the triggers, the traumas, they're coming out in our body, or we're experiencing different things within our body. And what the quantum Reiki does is it actually helps surface it. And that way we can heal and release once and for all. So this is an 8-week certification program. It is taught in a group coaching style. And so if you are interested, you want more information, shoot me a DM with the words Quantum Reiki. I also have an option to add in the Launch Your Quantum Reiki Business Academy as well. And this is going to be a program where I will help you master your messaging, create content that really delivers to the collective in a way that it's really well received. We bust through limiting beliefs and money blocks, and I help you launch or relaunch your healing business with ease. And it also comes with about 30 templates of all, it's like my business in a box. So it comes with like 30 templates or so of like all of my emails, some of my social media templates. You literally just plug and play, my consent to treat, and all kinds of goodies. So again, we start in a couple weeks. DM me Quantum Reiki. I also have a special going on right now for $88 off of the program. If you are like, yes, I'm in, that ends Friday night, so tomorrow night. Okay, so let's dive in. Okay, so 5 signs that you are a hidden healer. So the first one is you are an empath. This one kind of seems like it's the obvious one, but it is if you are someone that feels the energy of others, if you are someone that takes on the energy of others, maybe you walk into a room and you can immediately feel the energy of the room, good or bad. Maybe you've been at a grocery store. Walmart's a really interesting, it's always an interesting experience as an empath when you walk into Walmart and you forget to protect your energy, right? Because there's so much going on. And so you just feel that energy. Sometimes you take it on as from other, like you take it on as your own energy. It can be very draining as well until you learn how to really protect your energy, right? And so if you are an empath, this is a really big sign that you are a healer. The second one is nature draws you in. So maybe you are just really soul soothed by nature, whether it's trees and mountains and hills and grass or oceans and beaches or desert or whatever that is for you, doesn't matter. You're just really drawn to the healing power of nature. It really makes you feel at home. It makes you feel at peace. It makes it feel like you have just recentered yourself and your being, right? Maybe even that you are really connected to the moon and the stars and the planets. Like you're just really fascinated by space, or, sometimes even like you really just know, like you want to dive into these things, or you really notice the energies, really like the ebb and flow of the energy of when planets are retrograde, or when the moon is full, or when we are having like an eclipse or anything like that. And so that fascinates you. You even feel it. And so that's the second sign that you are a hidden healer. The third one is, this is a huge one. And this one, just like in the past couple of years, I realized was happening in my own life. And I didn't even put two and two together, but people come to you. You're like everyone's helper, right? People come to you all the time. You're often the person that everybody looks for advice, even if you're like not qualified, whatever that means. But like, it's kind of like, oh, how do I even give advice for that? Like, you are just that trusted person that people come to you, even strangers. Maybe you meet like a cashier, or you just run into someone and say hi, and then all of a sudden they're spilling their life story to you, and you have never met them before in your life. Have you ever been to, I feel like people are kind of friendly at concerts anyway, but have you ever been to a concert and you're like just hanging out, and then all of a sudden like a person next to you is like telling you everything? That's a huge sign that you are a healer. We have like this natural energy about us that makes people feel safe and supported and loved. And like there's so much around this. But if you experience that, that is a really big sign that you're a hidden healer. Number 4, the unexplainable. This one's cool too. These are all kind of cool, right? So you see, hear, and feel things that you cannot explain. Maybe your intuition is really strong. Maybe you are a lucid dreamer and you have like really vivid dreams, or maybe you're psychic, or you don't claim you're psychic, but you you see things in your mind's eye before they actually happen, or like you just receive this information that something is going to happen and then it does happen. Have you ever experienced that? So I do see, hear, and feel things, and it's gotten stronger over time, especially with the quantum Reiki and the own healing that I've done. The quantum Reiki, because it's vibrating at such a high level, these clairs automatically, all of these spiritual abilities, you just start experiencing more. So over the past like 3 or 4 years, they've definitely honed in, even to the point of like telepathy. Have you ever like had a conversation with somebody in your head, not in like I'm mad way where you're like, oh, I should have said this, and this is what I should have told this person, and I'm going to tell this person off my head. Not that way, but like you're thinking of someone and you're like having this conversation in your head, and then maybe they call or they text or they message you, and you're like, whoa. So this happens quite a bit. And this could be something that's for you as well. So this is a really great sign that you're a healer as well. And then what else? Oh, okay. So this one is cool too. Number 5. Actually, I have 6. But the fifth one, you feel like you're a visitor on this planet. This one is kind of strange to explain unless you've experienced it. So comment below and tell me if you've ever experienced this, or shoot me a DM and I'm curious to know. You've looked around and you feel like you don't belong, and not like in that weird middle school way where we're like, oh, I kind of feel like an outcast, but like you're just visiting. And how do I even put this into words? You like look around and nothing feels like home, or maybe even you have this strong like urge to go home even though you are home. And if you are a star seed, this is very, very common. How do you know if you're a star seed? So one, you could get an Akashic Records reading. They typically can tell you. You could do like a starseed meditation. You could also just Google all of the different star seeds and read on them and see which one feels most aligned. The one that you're most drawn to is most likely the one that you are. I'm Pleiadian starseed, and so like even when I found that out through a reading, and then I Googled it and I was like, wow. And then I looked up what the Pleiadians look like and I'm like, wow. And even one of my good friends was like, you even look like them. It's weird. It's really weird. So just Google it. This is the first time you're hearing this, welcome to the show. This is what we talk about here. So take a look at some of those things and see how they resonate. But also sometimes this could feel like you're stuck in this matrix, and it's kind of like feeling like that, just feeling of like you don't belong, like you need to go home. And starseeds, like I said, they often feel this, but also another thing is we have this huge mission here. And so when we have this longing to go home, our soul chose to be here. And so like if there are times that you ever experience this, I really ground myself. I come back to my body and I'm like, okay, I know I have a beautiful soul mission and I get to be here at this perfect time, at this lifetime, and I am here on purpose, and we get to make this really big, beautiful impact, right? So the bonus is if you have a curiosity for the healing modalities, and so this could look like, or even the spiritual arts. So this could be Reiki, mediumship, Oracle cards and tarot, Akashic Records, what else? Astrology, and anything and everything in between. Anything in the spiritual realm, the spiritual arts. This could be a really huge bonus that you are a healer as well. So I'm super curious. I want you to reach out to me and let me know which one of these resonated with you. And if there's something I missed and you were like, oh, you know what? I've actually experienced this before, and this was like the thing that I was like, oh, I feel like I am walking this path of a healer. Like this is what I'm here to do. And a healer, when I say healer, like we can show up in different ways, right? Sometimes a healer is a teacher. Sometimes healers are working in the hospital, or they're in the military, or they're working in the grocery store. Starseeds and healers are all over the planet, and not necessarily doing, things like Reiki and quantum Reiki and mediumship and coaching and things of that nature. Sometimes they show up in different ways and forms, and that is perfect because we need all of these beautiful souls doing exactly what they're here to do to make a difference. And I mean, we think about how big of an impact the teachers make on our youth, right? How big of an impact our military can make in protecting, our country, or making impact in the local communities, or even across the world, like the different things that they're capable of being able to pay forward and give forward, right? Doctors and nurses, I mean, we don't even have to go there, but even something simple as like a smile and like just some warm welcome and conversation in a grocery store. Isn't that so powerful? Or at the coffee shop or whatever. So we we have this beautiful soul connection that we all are together. And when we link arms, it makes us even more powerful. And when we give ourselves permission to honor that within ourselves and start to dive in and be like, this really feels like I'm feeling this nudge towards something, or I'm feeling like this is really something that I'm meant to be doing and embodying and stepping into. Like, what does that look like for me? What does that feel like for me? And I know, like, when I started walking this path myself through my spiritual awakening, I felt lost. I had been doing a specific business in network marketing for many years, and it was no longer aligned. And I thought it was something I was going to do forever because I really enjoyed it. But it just didn't align anymore. And I had to walk away and figure out what it was that I wanted, who I was, what was happening, and really process these things. And that's how I fell into Reiki and quantum Reiki and doing oracle card readings and coaching, like shifting from health coaching to spiritual coaching, and then spiritual coaching for healers. And so if you are feeling like you're just stepping into this path as a healer, or if you are currently a healer and you're like, there's something more, just know that you're never alone. You're never alone, and it is okay to be exactly where you are while you're discovering or rediscovering who you are and what your path is and what feels like your next piece of your purpose, right? We always get to shift and grow and pivot and change over the years, and that's a really big piece of this beautiful puzzle we get to call life, right? So if you are ready to step into these healing powers, this healing even further, and your spiritual abilities even further, my Quantum Reiki program would be a really great opportunity for you to do this. And like I said, this awakens, not just awakens, we are ascending. We are stepping into higher frequencies, and it's helping you open up your healing abilities, and it's helping you heal at deeper levels. We're helping you also be able to pay it forward and help your clients or your future clients heal at deeper levels as well, the subconscious and the cellular level. And so if this feels like a good fit for you, shoot me a message and with the words Quantum Reiki, and I will get you all of the information. We'll see if it's a good fit for you. I have $88 off of my programs until this Friday only. And so if you're feeling like I need this leap of faith, go ahead and take advantage of that discount. I'd love to give that to you. And I'm here for you in anything that you need support in. My doors are always open. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.